Guys, it's Ogs. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching my match preview between Porto and Chelsea Football Club. I really can't wait until tomorrow because I want to put that bad defeat against West Brom behind me. And guess what? West Ham are 4th in the Premier League and we are 5th. Oh my goodness. But you know what? We can do miracles here. I saw many people discouraged. I saw many people say that we're not gonna make it top 4. But for me, I still believe that we can do it. We're gonna make it to top 4 and we might win the Champions League. This season could be our season. And even if we don't make it to top 4 in the Premier League, we can still win the Champions League and qualify for the Champions League. Remember, in 2012, we finished 5th on the table, but we won the Champions League and Spurs ended up by going to Europa League. That's what we do to people. It's a Chelsea thing. This season, I have a very good feeling. I told you since the beginning of the season that we're gonna surprise a lot of people. Let's just show people that the result against West Brom was just a blip. It was just a bad day in the office and it has nothing to do with the reality. So, we had some very good news from Thomas Tuchel in the press conference today. Well, or yesterday, depending on when this video is going up. So, everybody is fit and ready, including N'Golo Kante and Pulisic. Wow, we have our secret weapons from the bench, and because in the Champions League we can make 5 changes, yeah, it's just getting more interesting, right? Thomas Tuchel also confirmed the incident between Tony Rudiger and Kepa Arrizabalaga in training, and I remember people getting on me when I defended Matt Lowe and say that it just makes sense, you know. Sometimes you don't have to be a rocket scientist. All you have to do is use common sense instead of relying on popular opinion and gossip on social media. You know, certain people don't want to think outside the box anymore. You know, certain things are just simple common sense. The bust up in the training ground happen almost every day in every team. And denying doesn't mean it never happened. Matt Lowe was called all kind of names and everybody that supported him got the same treatment. There is always some conspiracy theories in the Chelsea community thinking that English press are always against foreigners. They want to make it sound like it's English people against the rest of the world. You know what I mean? The way they treat the information about Frank Lampard is different than the way they treat it when it comes to Thomas Tuchel. Tammy is overhyped and they are putting Timo Werner down because he's from Germany. You see? Always some kind of conspiracy theory. So, you see, you can't tell the truth anymore nowadays without being accused of having an agenda against such and such. It is what it is. This is the world that we are living in. You can't change anything right now. I think you need just to learn how to deal with it. If you want to learn more about what Thomas Tuchel said in his press conference, please check on my channel because I uploaded the full press conference and also the full training session. If you're new here or you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please do it because we are on our way to 100K. Be part of the history, be part of the family. The good news is it's still free and only 1 click away. So, here my lineup for the game between Porto and Chelsea Football Club. In goal, Edouard Mendy. Back 3, Thiago Silva, Rudiger and Azpilicueta. Wing backs, Ben Chilwell and Reece James. The pivot, I will go with Billy Gilmour and Kovacic. And front three, I will go with Mason Mount, Olivier Giroud and Hakim Ziyech. Okay, let me explain myself before you start shooting. Okay, I know I am clueless and all that, but give me a chance to explain myself. Let's start by Thiago Silva. Well, we know that the last game he was leggy, but he's been out for 2 months. So you can't be really very harsh on him. I think he's going to learn from his mistake and we're going to need his experience in the Champions League. Rudiger need to come back no matter what because he's been by far our best center back since Thomas Tuchel took over from Frank Lampard. So there is no doubt about it. There is no disciplinary action needed here. It's done. It's done. Let Rudiger play. Cesar Azpilicueta, I don't have even to explain myself. I will play Billy Gilmour instead of Jorginho Frello because we all know how Jorginho did the last game. And it's not only about the last game. Jorginho has to be protected by everybody else before he performs. We saw it the last game when he was exposed. So I think it's time for Jorginho to be on the bench and give a chance to the youngsters. I don't have to explain myself that much, but many players in that team been covered. You know what I mean? All their flaws being covered because the whole system pretty much working for each other and covering everybody's flaws. We don't need a lot of flaws in the team. We also need somebody who can also protect other players. Ben Chilwell needs to play instead of Marcos Alonso. Marcos Alonso has no pace. And Porto got some very quick wingers, very quick players, and I don't think that is going to be the game for Marcos Alonso. Simple as that. Chile can defend and Chile can attack. So why not start your best player in that position? I know he's not a wing back or anything, but he's definitely better than Marcos Alonso in my opinion when it comes to providing balance between attacking and defending. There is no agenda against Timo Werner here, but I think everybody can agree with me that Timo Werner need a little bit time on the bench. He need to learn from the bench just like anybody else. People need to play on merit and not on price tag, not on their nationality or not on their potential. You know, the same thing being said about Mason Mount, Tammy Abraham. Why it should be different when it comes to Timo Werner? You know what I mean? Double standard always. Kai Havertz also needs to be on the bench because I think we need somebody who can cross the ball, and Hakim Ziyech is just going to do that. If you have Olivier Giroud on the field, you need people who can cross the ball. And we have Reece James, we have Hakim Ziyech, we have Ben Chilwell who can provide some good services to Olivier Giroud. And since Olivier Giroud likes to score in that stadium, let him do his thing. You know what I mean? So I am praying and begging that Thomas Tuchel listen to me and give a chance to Olivier Giroud, and let's see how it goes. And guess what? We have 9 people on the bench, but only 5 changes. So if it doesn't work out in the first half, we can make some changes. Unfortunately, I don't see Thomas Tuchel changing his team just to please me. You know what I mean? I think he's going to continue relying on his experienced players. Jorginho is going to play. I don't see him benching Jorginho and playing Gilmour, so I see Kovacic and Jorginho in that pivot place. I also see Timo Werner playing with Kai Havertz. I might be wrong, but this is my feeling, And if you want to participate to the debate, please leave your comment in the comment section down below and let's have a conversation. What would be your starting 11, your formation, and your score prediction? Do you think Thomas Tuchel could surprise us by playing 4 at the back, changing the system a little bit? You never know. Thomas Tuchel will continue to surprise us. Anyways, my score prediction is going to be 2-0 Chelsea Football Club. Olivier Giroud to score, and also Hakim Ziyech with a screamer.